Hey, what's going on, fam? Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com back with some scrimmage nuggets from Alabama's second scrimmage. And from what I can tell you, William Anderson is going to be a major problem. You already know that, but I think the rest of the college football world doesn't. And I think going into his sophomore season, you're looking at a player from the outside linebacker position that has the ability to cause havoc, to cause chaos, to be one of the most impactful players on the defensive side of the ball in college football. Know that William Anderson had himself a day, and that's not really surprising to know going into the 2021 season. But before we get to the rest of our team nuggets, definitely hit the thumbs up on this video, leave a comment, leave a super thanks, basically a tip for the staff, become a member, hit the join button. We appreciate you, fam, more than you know. Now, Alabama quarterback Bryce Young had himself another nice day, 2 touchdown passes from what we gather. And again, this is unofficial. He was 22 of 34 for 195 yards passing on the preseason. Young has 5 total touchdowns, threw 2 today. As mentioned, we'll get to who he threw those touchdowns to in just a minute. Here is Coach Nick Saban talking about the play of his quarterbacks during Alabama's second scrimmage.
Well, all 3 guys got reps today. Jalen Milroe got quite a few reps too. So we're trying to work all 3 guys and see, how they develop. I think Bryce did okay today. I think we played better around him today. So he had more opportunities to make plays and made some really good plays. I think the offense scored the first, 2, 3, 4 times they had the ball in game-like situations, which was really good. There's obviously things that we have to clean up, but because we had a couple guys out in the offensive line, as the scrimmage went on, maybe we didn't play quite as well as we could have, but we've had pretty good balance on offense. We've been able to run the ball halfway decent, got a little bit more consistency in the passing game. And that's not the passer. That's everybody around him doing the things so that we can develop that confidence and togetherness that we need to have a little more consistency in that part of the game.
Now, on the day, Bryce Young connected with John Mechie. John Mechie coming back for his junior season, one of the most dynamic wide receivers in all of college football. A little bit overshadowed considering that Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith in the room last year. Caught a big touchdown today, and I think overall John Mechie is going to provide that experience that Alabama needs at the receiving unit. Now, during scrimmage number 1, Bryce Young hooked up with Trey Sanders for a touchdown, and during Alabama's second scrimmage, Bryce Young hooked up with Jace McClellan for a touchdown. You look at the progression of these second-year running backs, Roydell Williams, Jace McClellan. You've seen the progression of now third-year player Trey Sanders. It's a loaded running back room. Of course, you got Brian Robinson coming back for his extra senior season, so good to see those running backs making good progress during the preseason. Alabama quarterback Paul Tyson threw a bomb to Jameson Williams. From what we hear, it was a 60-yard touchdown. In the last 2 scrimmages, Paul Tyson has thrown 2 deep balls for touchdowns. On the preseason, Tyson has 2 touchdowns. Very good to see that Tyson's making waves coming up when he has opportunities. And that's one thing that we're going to continue to talk about is opportunities and what these quarterbacks can do when they do get opportunities. Good to see Tyson hooking up with Ohio State wide receiver Jameson Williams. Now, Nick Saban recently said that Jameson Williams has the ability to potentially be a featured guy this season. And when we look to the preseason quotes that Coach Saban has provided, that's one of the most impactful quotes to me because this team loses some major weapons on the offensive side of the ball. Najee Harris, the running back position, you lose Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, but to see that Jameson Williams stepping up and could potentially be a featured guy, very important stuff. For more news and nuggets, go to BamaInsider.com. Definitely hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, fam. We appreciate you more than you know. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you soon back at BamaInsider.com.